Hello friends, TechManPat here. I hope you are doing well. We've got another tech and telco news for you. This is a massive announcement from Optus and TPG Telecom. Let's jump straight into it. I've got a website to share with you, obviously the official one, and I've got some thoughts. So let's roll the intro and get started. TPG and Optus have signed a network sharing agreement specifically for regional Australia. This is the public announcement. Let's have a quick read of the first couple of paragraphs. Under the Regional Multi-Operator Core Network Agreement, Optus will provide TPG Telecom with access to its regional radio access network, and they will share spectrum in regional Australia. And the most important part, TPG Telecom will gain access to 2,444 Optus mobile network sites in regional Australia, increasing its current national 4G coverage from around 400,000 square kilometres to around 1 million square kilometres at 98.4% of the population. This is an incredible number. It's nearly doubling, actually more than doubling, the amount of coverage that TPG will have access to, making TPG customers, who also include customers like Vodafone, iiNet, Libra, and Felix customers who use SIM cards through those brands, will have access to Optus's potential of 1,000 square kilometer coverage. This is pretty incredible, and this puts a giant target on Telstra's back for regional Australian mobile coverage. This is massive. Couple of words from the interim CEO, Michael Venter. For over 30 years, Optus has brought choice and competition to Australia through investments in network services and infrastructure. This is a win for all Australians, especially our regional communities, businesses, and visitors. So how will this actually work? Well, both companies will operate their own core networks, allowing them to maintain network control, differentiate services, and control security and resilience. Now, they will also continue to operate their own 4G and 5G radio access networks in those metropolitan areas. Regional areas will get a new couple of upgrades. Now, Optus is promising more and more 5G towers and expected in the next couple of years to almost double those numbers. TPG Telecom CEO Inaki Baroda stated that the agreement would significantly extend the telco's mobile network reach across Australia, enabling growth of its customer base in regional and metropolitan areas. So he highlighted that by sharing regional network assets, TPG and Optus can bring coverage benefits to customers at a significantly lower cost than duplicating infrastructure. And of course, this is very true, and hence why the NBN exists. Why would you have Telstra, TPG all building their own networks when you have a wholesaler like NBN who's provided by the nation to bring and build the infrastructure? Now, will this cause some issues for telcos? I don't think so. Merging two things like this together is beneficial for the regional areas, those that usually get left behind. Now, this non-exclusive agreement has an initial term of 11 years and includes an option for TPG Telecom to extend the agreement for a further 5 years. So for the next potentially 16 years, the regional areas will be good to go. So what about timelines? Well, this is still subject to relevant regulatory approvals, but it is expected to be available to TPG and Optus customers in early 2025. All in all, a very good initiative. I'm very excited to see this, and ultimately, if you're on Vodafone, for example, you're going to be able to get coverage when you go regionally. I've ran into this issue recently where I had to go buy a Telstra SIM card to get some sort of actual connection out there, to even use Google Maps to travel through regions. So I'm actually very excited to see this. Let me know your thoughts below. Is this something good that's going to happen to you? If you're an Optus customer already, well, neither here nor there. But if you're a TPG Telecom customer, Vodafone, iiNet, Libra, and Felix, this is massive news. And of course, we're not going to get to see the financials of this, but it must be beneficial for all parties. Friends, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll catch you all in another news tidbit on the Dirt Report. See ya.